killer show for you today right here in this very ring. But let me start things off by bringing out right now the Vice President of the National Wrestling Alliance. He is Bill Behrens. Bill Behrens, you promised everyone on the internet that you had a big announcement. As you called it, an address. The mic is yours, sir.
Thank you, Tim Dix. Great to see all these fans at the NCW Arena. Tim Dix, but let me start off at the beginning. What we got here tonight is a little bit of a report card. Let me report a bit on the progress we've made with the National Wrestling Alliance and the program called Wildside. First of all, Tim, already this evening you've made one mistake. Abdullah the Butcher will be here March 18th, not on April 1st. March 18th, please check your notes. Also, I was watching the TV show, Tim. It's Terry Knight, not Terry Austin. His name is Steve Martin, not Steve Williams. Now, you need to get these things right. I also don't need you wishy-washy about NCW, NWA. Right now, and it's by contractual agreement, we're the National Wrestling Alliance, the oldest and largest sanctioning body in professional wrestling, and we're damn proud of it. Secondarily, let me address something with our referees. Could I have Jimmy Rivers come out here? Jamie Tucker, please come out to the ring. By the way, two of the best young referees in professional wrestling. However, while I understand that Jamie Tucker is the senior referee of record in this building, you are not the senior referee of record in the National Wrestling Alliance. The referee of record, senior referee of record, is of course Jimmy Rivers. And accordingly, tonight, when the Rock and Roll Express 6 times World Tag Team Champions compete, Jimmy Rivers will be handling that match, as is befitting a senior referee in the National Wrestling Alliance. Thank you, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure to have you out here. I'll be addressing with both Al Getz and Steve Martin minor problems I've seen on commentary. Absolutely nothing that Al Getz is doing wrong that I've seen yet, but Steve Martin is still making some minor errors. Now let me address the fans at the NCW Arena. All right, first of all, on television, after my explicit orders of taking the damn sign down, some morons were holding the NCW sign up in the back. So that sign is out of the building. It will not be back, and the NWA logo is being proudly presented. Step 2, while I don't control all of the minutia that occurs within the National Championship Wrestling office, by the way, there's a website now. Of course, I couldn't even repeat the address because it goes on too long, but there's also this piece of garbage, the Clothesline. I don't know if any of you fans have even looked at this piece of junk, but in the middle of it, again, there's the NCW logo, and for some reason, this company thinks that you idiots are going to subscribe to this. I know better. This is not affiliated with the National Wrestling Alliance, and it is quite literally a piece of garbage. Tim, do something with that. I forbid that to be sold during TV tapings, and if I see any of you fans displaying the NCW logo, we will have security confiscate them immediately. Lastly, let me address a couple of the wrestlers on the card tonight. First of all, I'm excited to say from Nashville, Tennessee, we have the NWA Worldwide Television Champion. That's right, the prodigy TJ Gray is here this evening. He will be taking on Romeo Bliss. Unfortunately, because this is not NWA Worldwide, of course, that is the program seen at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, WHOT. Because that it's not worldwide, unfortunately, TJ Gray will not be sanctioned to defend that belt, but he will be proudly displaying it for photographs and for you fans here this evening. And lastly, and probably most important, last week, one of the professional wrestlers in the back embarrassed himself in the ring. That man is Rick Michaels. Rick Michaels doesn't know when to shut up.
Wrestling fans, look who just hit the
Tim Dix,
ringside area.
You cut this mic when I give you the cue. You cut this mic if I give you a cue.
Rick Michaels going to confront NWA Vice President Bill Behrens right here at the NCW Arena.
Bill Behrens, you Yankee-ass piece of garbage! I told you 2 weeks ago that this was my company and you brought in the New South. Where are they? They're up, got their head between Burt Prentice's ass back in Nashville. Bill Behrens, you're all alone tonight, and you disgrace this company one more time, and I will slap the women.
What the hell's going on here, Al Getz, as the Rock and Roll Express has just jumped Rick Michaels of Bad Attitude.
Attack the vice president of the National Wrestling Alliance, totally unprovoked. Michaels thinks he runs the joint, comes out here whenever he wants, but now he's got to face the 6-time NWA World. Come on! Come on!
He just hit the leg with that steel chair and bent it right here on Wildside. We're going to have to get some help from the back as the Rock and Roll Express have showed their true colors and what side of the fence they're on as they come out here to the rescue of that lowlife Bill Behrens.
Alliance, don't be talking about him like that. The Rock and Roll Express 6-time NWA World Tag Team Champs, showing Rick Michaels what the NWA is all about.
We're going to have to get some help from the back as Ricky Morton has got that steel chair. And thank God, here comes David Young, the other half of Bad Attitude. And the Rock and Roll Express going to take a powder to the outside. And look at Bill Behrens standing here at the ringside area, loving every minute of this. I'll guess this has gone way too far, way past the bounds of pro wrestling. This has become a feud of the federations between NWA and NCW. And you know what? It's unprovoked. We did not want this. It's just sort of come to play right here before our very eyes.
If Rick Michaels would learn to keep his mouth shut and do what he's told, this wouldn't have happened.
And we're going to have to get some help out here for Rick Michaels, maybe some medical attention. Let's just get away from this disgusting situation.
Bill Behrens! Bill Behrens! You think you're putting Bad Attitude down? Ricky and Robert, you think you ain't one of us up that's gonna do the job? Hell no! Half of this tag team can beat your old ass all the way around this building. If I have to come out here by myself tonight, Ricky Roden, Robert Gibson, we will show you. Attitude is everything, and ours is bad.
Al Getz, how do you explain this situation here as Ricky and Robert have been fan favorites for at least 10 to 15 years, and now they've come in here and jumped Rick Michaels?
Well, it's not about fan favorite this and that. It's about representing the NWA, and Bill Behrens brought them in. The crowd, these people here in Cornelia, Georgia, should be grateful to see a legendary tag team such as the Rock and Roll Express. Instead, they turn on him at the drop of a hat. Good. I hope you're crippled, Michaels. I hope you never wrestle again.
Fans, we'll be back right after this. Good Lord.